Beautiful on a glorious, glorious, beautiful day. May the 4th be with you. But those clouds, when you see beautiful clouds like this, you think of Cloud City. You think of only one thing, that is Star Wars. Today, May the 4th, 2023, is now Carrie Francis Fisher Day. But to us, it's Princess Leia Day. Finally, our princess got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Oh my gosh, it was really really good, and the birds are just chirping, and it's absolutely beautiful outside. It started a little bit late. It started at uh, 2:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it was well done. It was well done, and with everything going on in the family, I'm not going to get into that because it's not all about that. I just felt that Billie Lourd should have something for herself to honor her mom, and she did. Well, let's get off of that topic, but I just thought that the ceremony was simple. I feel it is what Carrie wanted, and she didn't want all the fuss and everything. And of course, if she was alive, she would want to have her mother and everybody there. But you want to know what happened? Just Google it or um, look it up on YouTube. But really, really good. Her daughter Billie Lourd was there. Her husband was there, and and there was a surprise. I won't let you know what the surprise is, but it was Star Wars related. Um, I really wished that Harrison Ford could not be there, and George Lucas. I really, really wanted to hear his thoughts. But like I said, her daughter has every right to do what she wants, and I just thought that Billie's speech to honor her mom was absolutely genuine from the heart. And if you knew Carrie Fisher, you knew her sense of humor and her backstory, and it just fit her to a T. And if anybody wants to see the Walk of Fame ceremony, I did put it on my community tab yesterday, and if you have Facebook, I put it on Facebook today, and so if you can want to watch it, it was really really good. It's on two channels. I put the one from Variety in, but it was also on the Walk of Fame. It's the same thing, nothing new added because it's a different channel. But just listen to these birds. Let's listen to the birds for a little bit. I hope you can hear this on the playback. But anyway, we all love Carrie Fisher, and that's her real name, Carrie Francis Fisher. And it was. I really, really wished that Carrie was alive to see this because I thought that she would just absolutely love us. And she's up there in spirit, along with other beloved Star Wars characters. I don't do memorials that often, but when I do, I speak from the heart. They mentioned the movie Shampoo. I have not seen that yet, but my first impression of Carrie Fisher was through Star Wars, and that made me um, be interested in her parents, which is Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher. If you don't know who Eddie Fisher is, look them up. And the birds are just flying. It's like they know that I'm talking. But she was very, very, very unique. And if you have not seen Carrie Fisher's um, play show, Wishful Drinking, I have seen that show so many times, and I do that when I miss her. And Bright Lights, I can't remember the last of it. Bright Lights is the history of Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher, the film that they, and I think it was called Bright. Yeah, I knew it was called Bright Lights, but I cannot remember the last part of it. But look up that, and it was really, really. They go back into Debbie's career a lot, and Carrie Fisher at that time. God, I miss her so much. And I knew, and she's a grandma, I knew that she had one grandchild, but now she has two. I found that out during the uh, Star on the Walk of Fame. I do not know where it is on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I'm sure if you Google it, uh, you'll be like able to find it. But oh my gosh, uh, and I did. I took a lot of photos, and I'm going to be taking some screenshots from this because I want to have some pictures of this day. I'll take pictures from the west and see if that would turn out. I'm only going to take, there we go, it took. A little slow, but it took. But either way, Carrie Fisher was a unique person. She really, really was. She really, really was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful human being. Very unique. Um, Postcards from the Edge. That's basically about Carrie and her mom. Postcards from the Edge. She was married to Paul Simon and whatnot. I'm going to see if I can take a screenshot of myself real quick. And did it go through? I think it did. Well, I might as well because I took some screenshots of the ceremony in itself. So, but yeah, it was, like I said, a very, very beautiful ceremony. And she will live on for generation to generation to generation. And wow, they must know that I'm talking about her because as I am filming this documentary, tree, we have a dandelion growing, and it took good. We have some flowers here. If anybody wants to know where um, Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher are, they're in Forest Lawn Cemetery out in California. Debbie Reynolds is buried, and Carrie was cremated. Um, they both have tombstones together, and I guess, and it's very, very beautiful. But I guess some parts of Forest Lawn is, this is off topic, but Forest Lawn is huge. In fact, it's so huge they have two of them, and it's in layers. There's a good channel that recommends that, and that is Paranormal Forces. He's also on YouTube, but I found him on TikTok, and I thought in all of my years, I only thought that it was one Forest Lawn, but there's uh, a big one. Uh, the one that I seen takes in Burbank and Glendale, and then there's a big one somewhere in Los Angeles. But if you ever want to visit the stars out there, Holy Cross, just do what you got to do and get out, because it's highly security, and there is a little bit security mostly around where Michael Jackson is. You cannot get in there. It is tightly secure. You can see from the building from the outside, but that is it. But anyway, back to Carrie Fisher. I just thought that I would bring that up just in case people want to visit and whatnot. But I would say that Carrie Fisher just loved people, loved meeting new people. There was never a dull moment with her. And I loved Mark Hamill's speech today. I won't spoil it for anybody that wants to see that. And like I said, I put it in my community tab, and I put it on my Facebook page. But anyway, they're going to know who their grandma is. Oh, they will know who their grandma is. And I guess one is a boy and one is a girl. Um, but anyway, um, I am just so grateful to have YouTube as a platform where you can go. Otherwise, you would have not even known about, and they have other Walk of Fame ceremonies. You just have to look up Walk of Fame and Variety. I am just so grateful and happy to have the platform that you can go on YouTube and watch Hollywood ceremonies and whatnot. I think they started doing it either last year or the year before. But I did see one other one through another channel, which I won't mention. But oh my God, look at this. Oh, look at this. Now, it's still up when I'm done. But anyway, when you miss somebody that you love, regardless if it's in music or film or whatever that they've done in their career, you always have something to fall back on. if you miss Darth Vader and you miss Chewbacca, they're both gone. David Prowse and Peter Mayhew, they're both gone now. And, but you just want to preserve their legacy. And I told myself I would not cry. I told myself I would not cry. But you always, I'm in my 50s. And when I saw the surprise, and I should have known that it was coming, but we didn't know what her daughter, Billie Lourd, had planned. But when I saw the surprise, I turned into a 6-year-old, and I'm in my 50s. Oh my God, it was incredible to see the surprise. And I think I'm going to get a better shot this way. I think, yes, this is a lot better. A lot better shot. But yeah, this is much better shot. But when I saw that, I turned into a 6-year-old. And in a world full of chaos, and you see something from your childhood that brings you hope, comfort, no matter what it is, embrace your childhood, because this in these days and times we need it. And I'm going to um, we knew that Carrie Fisher was loved, but what I saw in the live streams that I seen, because I went back and forth between the Walk of Fame and the Variety, and they both had different live chats. It it moved me to tears. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually crying when I'm talking about this. But anyway, here we go. Lightsabers up, camera phones up for the Star Wars fans and for all the Star Wars characters that we've lost over the decades and years. This is for you. It is now official. Carrie Frances Fisher Day. It's about time our Princess Leia gets her star. Let's have a moment of silence for all the characters of Star Wars, down to the writers, the directors, anybody that was in Star Wars. Even if you're still alive, this is for you. Oh boy, that is pretty. This is done out of love, honor, and respect. Sure, I like Star Trek too, but as you can see, I'm a Star Wars girl. And I will share this story. Then I'll put it back up to the clouds, and I'm gonna do another uh, camera phone up. This was before I was on YouTube. This was in, I think, 2002, 2003. 20 years ago. It'll be this summer. We went to Star Wars in concert at Van Andel Arena. And I was in my. The sky is just too perfect. I was at Van Andel Arena and they had all the Star Wars costumes there. You think they're big on TV and in the movies, you see them in person and they are huge. I saw Chewie, I lost it. I mean, what Star Wars fan don't? But camera phones up. Let's have another moment of silence for the fans from Garrikoff and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Camera phones up. May the fourth be with you, and may the force be with you. For all the characters that are alive and passed on, this is for you.